Hi, my name is Elena Castellanos, and today we're going to be talking about social norms. So social norms are unwritten rules that everyone follows, such as waiting in line to go to the bathroom or not sitting too close to someone during a conversation. So for my project, I had to violate two social norms. The first social norm that I decided to violate was taking a piece of food from someone's grocery cart. And the second social norm that I decided to violate was what I like to call violating the free food etiquette at a grocery store. So let's get on to the first one. So for my first social norm violation, I decided to take a piece of food from somebody else's grocery cart. It's kind of unspoken to say that if people have groceries in their grocery cart that it belongs to them and you're not allowed to take from their cart, even if you see something that you want. But I decided to break that rule. So let's get on to that video.
It's confusing. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if you were confused this was your card or not. But after you explained everything to me, I understand what was going on.
Okay.
Before committing the violation, it was actually really hard to get myself to commit the violation because I really wanted to conform, and I kept thinking oh, I don't want to be yelled at if I do this, or what if the person gets really upset. But after I did it, I realized that it was okay, but I did still feel bad about doing it. In addition, in terms of the fundamental attribution error, I did find myself looking for someone who looked closer to my age, maybe, I don't know, looked nice to me. So I think that my bias did come through when trying to choose someone to commit the violation to. And I think it just does show something about, how hard it is for people to break social norms. And even if it's something as simple as just taking something from someone else's cart, it is still a really hard thing to do. For my second social norm violation, my sister actually helped me, and she decided that she wanted to break free food etiquette. So it's kind of unspoken that if there's free food, you only take one piece of the free food that's there. But she decided that she wanted to take more than one piece from the bin. And let's get into the video.
Just take more than two or something like that.
I think in terms of what the Ralph's baker told us, she also told me on the side that a lot of people actually break that social norm and take a hefty, her words, hefty amount of cookies or any other free food that they put out, whether it be kids, adults, just families in general coming and taking lots of free food. So I asked my sister about her experience breaking social norms, and she told me that she felt really uncomfortable during the situation, just because she's someone that's really a stickler for following the rules, so it made her really uncomfortable. She said in terms of having a bias towards the other person, she didn't really feel that, but they were a lot older than her, so she was scared that they were going to reprimand her. She did say that, in terms of breaking social norms, she doesn't know if she would do it again because of that fear that someone might lash at her and yell at her. So overall, my experience with breaking social norms is that it's actually a lot harder than it looks. I can say that I actually circled around Ralph's for quite a while before I finally decided to get along with the project because I was really anxious about being reprimanded for breaking the social norms. And I think in the bigger picture, if you're someone coming to like the United States from a different country, I could see how trying to blend into the culture and trying to figure out on your own all these different social norms that we have in America can be so difficult for you. And if you don't follow, you're going to be reprimanded for that. And I think that we need to have, be more open about that and allowing people to make mistakes and not, reprimand them every time they don't do something that goes along with, I guess, like the United States, way of life that other people may not understand because they're from different countries. So thank you. I hope you liked my video. Bye.